Hey Lily,
Hi.
do you want to introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Lilly Trappe. I just graduated from East Noble High School. This summer I went to Skills USA, which is like a competition for skills trade. And I went for my CNA and my CMA. I went for my CNA last year and did pretty well with that. And I ended up placing third for my CMA. So I'm like third in the nation for my CCMA, which is pretty cool. And that was a really good experience meeting everyone from all around the country. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's awesome. What else were you involved in high school?
I was involved. I was a Unified Night member, and so if you don't know what Unified is, it's partnering together a student with a disability and then a student without a disability, kind of, and you're all one team, and it's a lot of fun. And I was in Unified Flag Football. I got to captain this year, which was a lot of fun. And then I was in Unified Track and Field, which is amazing. But I was involved in that, and then I grew up dancing at TC Dance up here in Kendallville, which is a lot of fun. And I competed. I took a break from that my sophomore year, and then I went full gung-ho with Unified Sports. And I'm also an Impact student. I went the full 2 years at Impact, so I did my first year and I got my CNA, which was amazing, and honestly is the reason I went into nursing and was like the final confirmation that I'm in the right field. And then I did my CCMA with Impact and got to rotate around the hospital, be in clinic. It was amazing. So
Yeah, and you mentioned that you're going into nursing. What college are you planning on attending?
I'm going to Purdue University in the fall, so in West Lafayette.
Ooh, fun. And what kind of made that college stick out to you?
So I ended up deciding my college really last minute because I was really nervous about. I was stuck in between Valparaiso and Purdue, and then when I went to go and visit Purdue, one, they are getting a new nursing facility this next year, so it's going to be amazing. And then when I first walked into the old nursing building, I met some of the sweetest nurses ever that were just graduating, and they helped me so much realize like, yes, go to Purdue. Like, this is amazing. Because with nursing, with your degree, it kind of, they really just need nurses. So it's not like they're going to pick over someone else over you, depending on where you got your degree at. It's more just your resume. But Purdue just has an amazing program and the sweetest teachers and the sweetest people. So I'm really excited.
And you mentioned you're going to nursing. So I just want to know, that's your desired career, I assume?
Yes.
Awesome. And then why did you land on a career in nursing?
Well, I really enjoyed the medical field. I always thought it was interesting. And then growing up, so I kind of started Impact with the idea, like, I'm going to try it out, see how it is, see if I can handle like the guts and gore of the hospital and all of that fun stuff that comes with nursing. And I had the intent of going into Impact because I really wanted to impact people's life and kind of change how their day is going and just be a friendly face for someone to go to like during that rough time, which is amazing. And so Impact really further made me strong in my decision to go into nursing because I learned so much of bedside manner through CNA. I learned that I could handle like the bodily fluids and dealing with difficult patients or dealing with death. And that was definitely hard for me to learn through, but I was just talking with my friends today about it. I was like, without Impact, I really probably would not be going down the nursing path because the original idea of nursing is very like scary for some people to look at from just the basic level. But then once you go in deeper into it, and it's just amazing. So
yeah, and then also I just want to clarify real quick. Do you want to maybe explain like what a CNA is or a CMA is, just for people who may not know?
So a CNA is like the official title, Certified Nursing Assistant, and you're kind of just helping with. It's kind of similar to a PCT, which is a patient care tech at a hospital level, but you're just helping with taking people to the restroom. Activities of daily living is what we call it, ADL, and it's like helping with feeding, hygiene, being a friendly face and talking to them, and do you need anything, and kind of just helping with those tasks that they can't really perform by themselves anymore and are dependent on you. And then a CCMA is a certified medical assistant. And so it's kind of the people that you meet at a doctor's office that just kind of say, hey, my name is so-and-so, I'm going to take you back. And they get your vital signs. They can help with like the procedures, like a toenail removal, and helping with vaccines and all like that fun stuff, which was really cool to see that kind of side of things and look down the, should I go into PA, doctor path? And it definitely furthered my decision that nursing is like the right field.
Awesome. And so I'm going to call back again, and we're going to head back to not too long ago, your awards night at East Noble, and you're sitting in that crowd of students, you're waiting for them to announce the name for the scholarships that you won, and then they finally say Lilly. And so I just want to know, what did that feel like?
Oh, I was so nervous waiting in that crowd because I think the final count of total scholarships that I applied to is like 152. I applied to a lot. And a lot of them were the community foundation. So I kind of just was like making sure that all my bases were covered. And so I was really nervous because I really wanted my hard work to kind of pay off, I guess. And once they announced me and they kept announcing me for certain scholarships, I was completely shocked. Like, some of the photos that like I received back, like you can just tell my excitement is just like what? Like my name just got called, and I kept on walking back to my seat, and I had the biggest smile on my face. And I was trying not to cry. Like I was so excited.
Yeah. I think that's a completely natural reaction. And so now I want to know, you're a scholarship recipient. And so looking back now, what do scholarships mean to you?
Scholarships mean to me probably a way to keep, because a lot of them are in tribute to someone. And I think it's very important that you keep the name in their name in your head as you go through high school and college, and because they're making sure that you're financially stable. Like college is very expensive. I had the option to go to Ivy Tech to just get my RN versus my bachelor, and some hospitals do try and prefer to take a Bachelor of Science in Nursing over an RN, and it's definitely helped me to be able to go and get my bachelor's, which will make sure that I'm in a specialized unit that I really enjoy, because a lot of them are very selective and competitive. And just keeping like those names in my mind, like the Linda Tillman Scholarship, my teacher, Kelly Grade, and that Impact, my second year teacher, she was very close to her, and so we got to hear a lot of stories throughout the year, and it was very kind of sentimental. When I heard I got that scholarship, I was really excited to keep that, kind of start that legacy going and keep it going and keep her in my mind.
Yeah, and you're talking about like keeping things in your mind, and I think that's amazing, because I just want to know, possibly, what would you go back and tell your past self?
Oh goodness, there's a lot of things I would tell my past self. Keep trying. That's very important. And I had to, even recently at Skills USA this past year at Nationals in Atlanta for my CCMA, I kind of was beating myself up because I had messed up a station and I was really nervous, and I was just like, well, that's it, I didn't place. But then I kept on saying like, try your best. And then I ended up placing third, which I'm shocked about. So that was pretty amazing. And I would definitely keep telling myself that, because I think as we're growing up, we have a hard time not kind of taking yourself down a notch or like beating yourself up about the small things and not looking at the bigger picture. Or something I've been living by too, and I said this in a couple of my interviews, was you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I really wish I learned that earlier, because I've had so many great experiences like with being uncomfortable. Like I met some of my closest friends through going to a youth group by myself. I was nervous to apply for the SNAP program at Parkview, which has it's completely changed my life at like Impact. And then like going to church by myself, that was hard and scary. And it's just doing things that you're uncomfortable with is really scary, but it pays off hugely. So I wish I knew that as like my younger self.
Okay, Lilly, and what advice would you give to future applicants for scholarships?
Any advice I would give to future applicants for any scholarships, or basically anyone, I feel like, is be yourself. Because I honestly, my essay skills, which a lot of scholarships did require, like the essays, I struggle with essays. It's something I've had to work on. I kind of get a writer's block. I'm like, I don't know where to go with this, so I'm just going to try my best. But with interview skills, I feel like I tend to show who I am actually, versus like the paper version, like this is Lilly Trappe, this is where she goes, and this is what she's done, versus actually getting to know me. I feel like jump off the page a little bit more when you meet me. And sometimes people definitely have a hard time dealing with like a bubbly person, especially early in the morning too. But just be yourself, because I think that you leave a lasting impression versus trying to fake something or fake being a super serious person. Like I can be serious, obviously, but I'm just very positive and bubbly, and like I have a hard time not smiling at things. And I've just definitely seen that if you're yourself, then you're gonna go further in life versus trying to act like you're someone else. So,
And Lily, what would you like to say to the donors that made these scholarships possible?
I would like to thank them so much. I can't even fathom what I'd be doing without their help. And I've had so many good experiences through being in like a recipient of all these scholarships. And it's just kind of life changing, because the financial aid completely helps so much. And then you also get to learn so much about like a past or a history, and learn like how things work, or get new experiences, like having a dinner and talking to people that are like talking to donors, or having an interview with you, obviously. So I just can't thank them enough.
Yeah. And so is there anything else you'd like to add or share with the audience?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, it's all right. Thank you so much for coming in today, Lily.
Thank you.
Of course.